Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Come on over to the kindergarten couch. Say hello to your friends. I'm going to start a new book today. What would Jesus do? It's a chapter book, and as you can see, there are a lot of chapters. So I want you to sit back, close your eyes, and listen. Again, the title is, What Would Jesus Do? Picnic Stranger, Chapter 1. You're it! Claire laughed, tagging Bill on the shoulder. Not for long, Bill yelled as he chased her. Claire dashed around the picnic tables, her long curls flying. Giggles and laughter filled the air as the children played tag in the field beside the church. It was the Bible School summer picnic. Everyone from Pine Ridge had gathered in the churchyard. Men roasted chickens over the fire pit, while ladies sliced strawberry pie and prepared salads. Several older girls gathered bouquets of wildflowers and took care of the toddlers. In the fields behind the church, young men organized a game of softball. Lunch will be ready soon, Parson Henry said to the children. If you go into the woods, be sure to listen for our call. Claire ran over and gave him a quick hug. I'll come when you call, Papa, she said with a smile. Come on, hollered Bill. Let's hunt for pine cones. All the boys and girls scampered into the woods except for Claire and Bill, who stopped to grab a bucket for their cones. When Claire ran toward the edge of the woods, she caught sight of a dirty-faced boy running down the road in front of the church. Bill, who is that boy? Asked Claire. I've never seen him before, said Bill, but he looks like he's crying. Claire and Bill ducked behind the bushes so the boy wouldn't see them. They watched him hurry across the field toward the churchyard. Listen, Claire whispered to Bill. He's talking to himself. The dirty-faced boy prayed out loud as he walked. Dear Jesus, please show me someone who will help me, just as you would if you were here. Claire and Bill saw the boy walk up to the men who were slicing the roasted chicken. Can you please help me? He asked. My hands are all scraped up and my friend needs help. We're busy fixing the meat, said one of the men. Go ask the ladies. The boy went over to the picnic tables and held up his scraped and dirty hands. Could you please help me? He asked. I have a friend who needs help. Wah, wah, cried a toddler who had fallen into a mud puddle. We're sorry, said a lady who was holding a pair of twins. Our little ones need to be washed and fed right away. Please run along until later, said another woman carrying a tiny baby. Everyone is so busy, Bill said to Claire. They don't understand. That boy needs help. Somebody needs to help him, said Claire. Should we? We don't even know him, said Bill. Besides, we're too young to help. What would Jesus do? Do you think that you are too young to help others? Proverbs 3, verse 28. Don't tell your neighbor to come back tomorrow if you can help today. The Problem, Chapter 2. The dirty-faced stranger ran over to the boys playing ball, but they were in the middle of a game and didn't have time for him. He walked to a tree stump nearby and sat on it. Tears rolled down his cheeks. Claire peeked out from behind a tree. Nobody will listen to him, she whispered to Bill. Shh, Bill said. He cocked his head toward the woods. The sound of children singing a happy song could be heard through the trees. We have decided to follow Jesus. We have decided to follow Jesus. We have decided to follow Jesus in every way through every day. Lunch is ready, called Parson Henry. Boys and girls ran out of the woods, carrying their pine cones. But Claire and Bill stayed behind the tree. They took another look at the young stranger. "He is very dirty," whispered Claire, "and his clothes are ripped." "He looks hurt," Bill said quietly. Claire looked at the crowd gathering around the picnic table full of food. Parson Henry called towards the woods, "Claire, please come. It's time to eat." "Daddy's calling me. I better go," she said. "Let's run," said Bill. "I don't want to be at the end of the line." As they ran past the dirty-faced boy, he called to them, "Please wait." Bill and Claire stopped and looked back at the boy. "I heard someone singing about Jesus," he said. "Do you know Jesus?" "Yes," they nodded their heads. "I know Jesus too. I wonder if the people at the picnic know Jesus. If they do, why didn't they help me? I only wanted some water for my scratched hands and some help for my friend who is in trouble." Claire was silent. She didn't know what to say. Neither did Bill. Suddenly a dog barked in the distance. The boy stood up quickly. "That's Murphy," he said. "I need to get back to my friend." Then he turned and ran back to the road. What would Jesus do? What do you think Jesus wants us to do for other people in our family, your school, your neighborhood? Jesus said, "Whatever you want men to do to you, do also to them." Matthew 7, verse 12. That's all we're going to read for today. But ask yourself, what would Jesus do?